have to do to stop him. You know, the ones that were knocking him over the head were afraid of the fact that he might swing back. So they said, no, he's teaching hate. He's violent.
Black skin, white mask. Already know that life gets hard. And they say that we're used to the harshness. If it wasn't for the pain, I'd laugh. Truth is we knew about light before dark. Turned music to art and taught everyone to dance. And still no chance. Freedom must be too much to ask. Bleeding from the ache in my heart. Sometimes I wish it was whites in the middle like France. No, I'm not racist, just jarred. Got hate before bush, not plants. They say we should leave it all in the past, but my brother's still dying on the end, so I can't. So if my attitude stinks, don't ask, cause a hashtag won't help you understand my stance. Fuck a melody, this is real rap if you ever see. Head hot, cause the system won't let me be. Tell me how I thrive in a place that don't cherish me. And they wonder why we all need therapy. Pre the energy, yeah, just another nigga to Penelope. And they don't get it how we bottom of the barrel and still drip sauce on the world, no recipe. Weight of the world on my shoulders, all the pressures in life still tightly holding me. Pour libation for all of the fallen soldiers, but the pain still goes unspoken. They want us to stay broken, never gonna fold, fuck folding. I see my people lost hope, shit, don't you know we all been chosen.
We are oppressed, we are exploited, we are downtrodden, we are denied not only civil rights but even human rights. So the only way we're going to get some of this oppression and exploitation away from us or aside from us is come together against the common enemy.
Forgive me if you don't understand. Sorry, I'm just misunderstood. Punished if I try to take a stand. Meanwhile, my friends dying in the hood. And you can say that we're killing ourselves, but truth is they're killing us still. How you saying Black Lives Matter, but never took a moment to help? Just a trend that you post for yourself. And yeah, it takes a toll on my health, cause I want wealth like everyone else. But it's 10 times harder for me, and they wonder why my brothers put food on a scale. Yeah, when I die I'll see heaven, that's real. Cause we already living in hell. Wish I could share all the pain I felt, oh well. I guess I won't speak till my scars do heal. I just wanna be black with a meal. Yeah, that's for every time I had no meals. Cause my mother couldn't keep up the bills. With a handful of kids, no home, just a cell. And I don't care if conscious don't sell. Knowledge brings height to an elf. Went from sitting on thrones to a cell. Been blessed, man, it wasn't by chance we fell. Weight of the world on my shoulders, all the pressures in life still tightly holding me. Pour libation for all of the fallen soldiers, but the pain still goes unspoken. They want us to stay broken, never gonna fold, fuck folding. I see my people lost hope, shit, don't you know we all been chosen.
Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
Yeah, this is real life. Kaa kimya skia. Real talk. We're coming from the ghetto. Kinondoni, Dar es Salaam, Tanzania mpaka UK. The world finest. Yeah, pambana kijana. Life is too hard, life is too short. Shaa kwa nangu wote ghetto. Usikate tamaa. Jua kwamba ipo siku tutatoboa. Tutatoka. Gang for life.
I am the true name.
Yes, blessed love, family, blessed love to all the mods. I see you guys in there nice and early, on point. Blessed love to all the members. Brown Sugarful, you don't know my sister, a member for 25 months now. That's some serious time. That's some serious time and support, my sister. Blessed love for that. I don't know if I can get that up. Can I get that up? Yes, indeed. A member for 25 months. Blessed love, Brown Sugarful. You might be able to help me out tonight with something, actually. Right, so we are here tonight to talk about Jennifer Chance. I don't know if you guys remember when the Vincent Rap thing went out 4 years ago, there was voice notes that went viral behind it. There was a few voice notes, but there was one in particular from a Jamaican woman, a real Jamaican woman. And it was just the nature of what she was saying and the pain that you could hear coming through that voice note that really rocked everybody. That was the voice note I think that was played the most. It was shared the most at the time. So we're going to actually hear from Jennifer tonight. Going to actually hear from her. Now, I was chasing that woman from the time I heard that voice note. I wanted to find out who she was. And it probably took me about a year or two. It wasn't until probably 2021, 2022, but I actually got hold of her on the phone. And she told me her story, you know, me one-to-one. And that was that. And now she's ready to tell that story publicly. She's had a lot of backlash today. I've had some backlash on the page from her family members, namely her niece, who doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. She was a baby when all this was going on. And apparently she was born in Jamaica. So, you know, these little people that come on the page and do what they're doing, who have no idea what is going on, have no idea. So, slight problem today, guys. So I've just literally spent the last hour trying to get Jennifer onto the link. She's not very tech savvy. It's just not working. She got on a couple of times, like we were practicing before we went live, and she did get on a couple of times, but we couldn't hear her. So she didn't really know how to connect her mic, and she's got herself into quite a tiz, not being able to join. So I said to her, no worries. We're going to have to do this by phone. That's how we're going to have to do it tonight, guys, unfortunately. In the meantime, I am going to try and get her on the link. I don't know how. At one point, if I had enough time, I mean, we didn't really finish. We didn't really give up until about 1:45. And I was thinking, is there enough time for me to drive down to where she is and get her on this live? Because it is quite crucial that she gets on this live. She's been discouraged so much, intimidated so much by certain people about speaking out. It's really her time to speak out. And I was literally going to do what I've never done, and that is to actually go to the person and sit with her so we can sit together on my end of this live, and she won't have any problems. But unfortunately, we ran out of time. I would have been prepared to do it. I trust her. I don't see why not. And unfortunately, we're going to have to do it by phone. I just hope it works. I just hope it works, because she's got a very heavy accent, and I'm not sure it's always going to come over as clear on the phone as it could do. And I'm sort of figuring out, do I do it on the terrestrial phone or the mobile? But mute up. I'm going to mute up for a second. Yeah, I should have, but we didn't know until today that the link was just not going to work. Flaxman 11. That would have been cool to do that too, and pre-record something, you know. But let's see if it works this way. I believe it will. It's worked before, you know, and we'll just take it from there. So give me a moment, guys. I'm just going to hook her up. Right, everyone. So I've got sister on the phone line. I'm hoping you guys can hear it. Good evening, Jennifer.
Good evening, Afua.
Can everyone hear? Put up a 1 if it's clear. If not, I'm going to try another line. Put up a 1 for me, guys, and let me know if it's clear. Yeah. Let's do a little 1, 2 test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Jennifer, testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can hear her clear, yeah? All right, we're good to go. So yes, my sister, it's been a long road coming here, has it not?
Very, very long road.
Yeah, very, very long road. And even today, we've had a bit of opposition, you know. There are a few comments that came up on the page that tried to discredit what you were about to say. And I've just explained to people that came from your niece, and she was actually a baby when things were playing out. So she's not really in a position to discredit what you're saying, you know?
My niece.
Yeah.
Don't think that might be severe side.
Yes, sister. Precisely.
You know, we have a family issue at the side, so we're not placing them like this.
All right, that's it. That's all we need to know.
She just come in England. We have that she.
Okay, right. Yeah, well, you know, it's okay.
But she will have some family issues, so she feel like never go to that party. So I want to tell her to what after she said.
Yeah.
She, the whole of them and the whole of them. Ladies and gentlemen, are they listening to me? Did you hear me more the last time? How me met this lady on this one day I'm in my kitchen, yeah? And saw this lady talking about those people, and we are so happy that thing. I called a friend. I tried to tell my friend stuff, and she stared at mouth for a round, which I didn't know where of.
Mm-hmm.
Another friend let me know one Sunday in my house, and they called me. Blah blah blah, and they sent me to the folks here. Yeah, but you know, I was so happy and scared you at the time because I've been hiding for so many years from these people. You know, don't understand, but it's a story, you know, we're going to take it away.
Mm-hmm. Well, look,
so long.
It's a long time. How did you, sis? You are a little muffled, so if you can come close to the phone and try and put your mouth close.
Yeah. Hear me? Hear me?
That's much better. Put up a 1 if that's better, people.
That girl was friends from Jamaica. I don't know her here.
Okay.
I know her in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And when I come here, no, let me tell you the story. She have a sister in Jamaica when you and her used to go party together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then they used to come down and we used to take them out. Yeah, that's what me and her.
And we're talking about Valerie Atkins here, aren't we? Vincent Rat's wife. Yeah.
But her sister, which is not let me hear class her too.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one me most close to at the time.
Right.
At the time when they were coming down, me and her, because she don't go to that guy was playing a song. We used to one song we used to follow named Gemini.
Yeah, I remember Gemini. Yeah.
When I talk in Gemini Magic up here, and I talk about a song in Jamaican Gemini.
Yeah, I remember Gemini Front Yard. Remember it.
Okay, then time that we, was going on that day. We was, them time when we told here. Come her sister we best friend at that time down there. So that's how we met her and the family down there. We used to go blah blah blah, and a lot more other girls.
Oh, hold on, before you go any further, Jennifer, have you got your phone on loudspeaker?
Yeah.
No, take it off loudspeaker and talk close to the phone. Yeah. Have you got earphones by any chance?
Okay.
You're not earphone?
Yeah, hear me now?
Yeah, that sound clearer for true. Go on.
All right, I'm gonna put it on my ears.
And unless you've got earphones, you could use that as well.
No, I'm gonna put them from my ears.
All right, good. So just take it off. Yeah,
right,
just put it to your ears and talk close to the phone, yeah?
Yes, so we can talk close to the phone.
Yeah.
Yes, it cut argument short. Me end up here and make her back up on a carnival time in Brixton. And me in a Broadway, I'm going I end up with her from a family there. Yeah, when I met her back.
So you first met her in Jamaica, Valerie?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when I come here now, I beat back up one day in Brixton on one carnival. Then my cousin went there. And then I saw we exchange number and then we start link. Mm-hmm. And then I run from a family then I end up with her. And from there, the thing started.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, there's a lot of things. We used to go back to Jamaica, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Until she started use, you know, she used to have me. And then I turn things on the phone, but you can reach the line what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she started to make you work for her, didn't she?
Yeah, and then things that used to threaten me, you know, and show me that my kids them. And then she did bring my daughter up at the time too. And then me come up here, I have my kids them, and then on a time she tried to mash up me and my baby father. Yeah, and think, because she did end up on Star here, some people did come over, blah, 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 and the woman called me name and me never even know nothing about it too. You understand? I went to see her, and her Vincent sister told me that. She told the people them say me, the people and that. So I say me, when me no know nothing about it, I never even know she and the people me no know this too, because how can you? Don't know nobody. Me and you don't have any pass a number. You and person keep communicating with behind my back. You don't know people. How the hell you gonna make somebody leave from building east from another island and just call you from the airport and you lead them to your house? Remember, me couldn't leave because I never leave nowhere. So there's no way me didn't know nothing. Them trying to me there at me. I strictly right.
So let me just take it back a bit so people can follow, because it's hard on the phone line. Yeah. So you've basically you've met Valerie in Jamaica first of all. Then you come to England, but you come to England like a lot of Jamaicans did in the 90s and whatever. You didn't have papers.
No, I'm coming my family. Come to my family.
You come to your family in the 80s, all right. But we know that Jamaicans were struggling in them times to get their papers and get things together. Yeah, in the time there. So you was in that situation, yeah, that you needed you didn't have your straight papers. So that way, you know, you can't work, you can't do whatever. You have to be beholden to the people then that you got around you, isn't it? Yeah. So she then befriends you. You befriend each other. You link each other, whatever. And she then starts to exploit you by making you sell for her. And everybody knows what it is we're talking about. We're talking about the stuff that people get addicted to, by the way, not someone's body.
But because me never want to do it, treat me.
Right.
I left our house come to hurt me and that. Yeah, you know.
Before you get to when you left, sis, I just want to go through what was going on when you were on the ground with her. So we know that she was forcing you because you didn't have papers. She helped to send for your daughter from Jamaica. I understand that dynamic. I know that dynamic very well from being from that era where you're relying on this English person because they hold the keys to everything and they can just do what they want with you. So you were in that position at that time. And were you living with her, sis?
At the time.
You were living with her?
Cried.
Right. So you're relying on her for the roof over your head, for any little money where you make. Was she giving you all of the money that you made, or was she taking quite a lot of that?
Yeah, I remember she didn't give me the money. Oh, Lord.
Right.
And two women left for, and did a thing, you know what she done? She left all the way from our yard, come to hurt me, put up a picture of them out the street, in trying. She put it out a dog stand, she put it all over the place, and tell the people if they see the word, let me tell it to them. If we report it to the zoo or the immigration.
So, what she did was remember, guys, this is not the days of social media where you could just send a post around to diss somebody. So she would have had to have this image made up at a printer's. She printed.
Because remember, we all used to take pictures, you know, blah, blah, blah. Right now, she have a picture with me, right?
Yeah, of course. So she's taken one of your pictures.
So she take up and come from all the way from where she lives and come over at me and stick up a picture, but we never knew. So
it was, but sis, before you go there, it was more than the picture. She put up your picture with next to a gorilla, right?
Yeah.
And then she put, if immigration or whoever's looking for you, look in the zoo or something, so. No.
Yeah. So me start hiding my kids, them and them something there, and me pouring and cry. Oh, that girl.
Wickedness.
Yeah. Watch it now.
And this was all over London. She left South and went all over London with it.
All the women, the party, them, I'm going to put them for the club. Shrines, she go to dance stand, she go all over the globe and stick them up. If somebody, rest in peace, the girl come from Tivoli Garden, she is Tuna Jam. She called me when she was here at the time. And said to me, Jennifer, I see a picture of them and I said, you got some excitement, picture shut up. That's what I mean. So she see me picture of them stick up, but she have to take them down. Because she never know who was it. But she said, I went after the argument, she find out. And she said, I get a week Jennifer, blah, blah, blah. She said, I don't know. You understand me? But my friend said she went to my sister, and my sister never tell me. She tell my sister that she was me, and my sister. That is why them know them not come in and come tell me shit. Because them know me about it. Like, man.
That was a wicked thing to do. And it's simply because...
That's why we need coming, but she is similar for going there, and today now she never know any man. Then when they switch them, let them know. And then she go to Jamaica, bring my mother there, and start with me, like me.
But I'm just trying to let people understand why she put up those posters, because it's because you walked her out.
Yeah, to me walk the left bar, and there's another girl where she did there with her Shana Daga story. So and she did get to her here, but she did get to her here, only for here, and she started par with that girl. So she used to want another girl now in our bingo place now. And the girl senior asked me, how many for me go to her? The lady now wants to me again in the card, you know. And the girl go back to the next one and tell her the next one. The next one goes to she. But tell her, she not find out, she just get up and come when she come and too, she know my weakness. Yeah, she know me and me keep them at the time. You know, me and me be father get money, you know. Just not leave me alone. Be father to get money. Just leave me alone.
Cause she, oh God, Jennifer, I'm so sorry.
I can't call my bill for that day because it's not very well like it. Something was never. I need to
I know this woman literally terrorized your life, didn't she?
And I couldn't take it no more when she stick up a picture of someone. But take a plastic card and write. I'm going to stick it up on Vincent shop tomorrow tonight. My left stick up on some stick and tell her. I write some nasty things on one flat card. I'm going to put it on and stick it up on Vincent and tell him that the right security building. I'm going to stick it and me so she can take the cardboard and I put it on and tell her. She don't want to have the cup card me and her business. Blah blah blah. I mostly waited for me and I
So just so everyone can follow, you retorted, you fought back, and you'd never fought back with her. You'd never stood up to her before then, but you fought back, didn't you? You fought back, and you put a placard of your own together about her and Vincent, and you put it outside his shop. Yeah. And what was his reaction?
Kind of calm down and leave me alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, sis, share with us some of the you know, apart from forcing you. And let me tell you, I know she's listening on this live tonight. They always listen in the bushes. If you ever think, Dirty Valerie, that you can even lay hands on this woman or send nobody for her, you're going to find out exactly what side of the law you're on. Let me tell you that. Because I know they're in there. Vincent is in there tonight, so is she. You understand? I know that. But I'm telling you now, this woman is covered by us. Yeah? Try a thing with Jennifer Chance and see what side of the law you people end up on. We protect our own. It's not happening. Yeah? You're not even really, you know, Jennifer, you're going into it, but the conversations we've had, she's done some very wicked things to you, no, sister?
When I tell me think me, I try to go visit her, and I stay with Sharon, thinking she's to me in front. You know, she tell me people, blah, 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 family, it's me. When the people could have grabbed me at the time, But I just God save me. You know. God made me so fit and the woman in time leave. I never want it because I never have to stay with the kids.
And she was threatening to have you deported, wasn't she? That's what made you so scared of her.
I can't bring them the one of them. Let me make me meet her, take time with her. Well, me let them know her. I'm a friend of I have one girl who I knew you going to make sure me. In party, she's my daughter, godmother. I want her, she right me there, she introduced me, let the girl come over here, come sit there and tell her to let me know if she's there. And from that, I chat to the girl, and one day I'm going to want to get me see and go on my yard. I talk Jamaica, and somebody see me and say, oh, who come from New York, and I say, oh. I said, Pat, I shot out to me, I said, to you, go tell the girl there, say, don't ever walk my mouth and ask me, tell her me get the stick, she and dust it following me.
Oh, you mean, man? That's when you got your stay, you did that. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Tell us about your friend Principal, sis.
And then Vincent me a friend Principal and we can kill him.
Sorry, you're a bit muffled, sis. Say again.
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah.
I have a friend named Principal where the one of them is young and big too. Yeah.
Vincent was involved in that, right?
I have I in them time when they tell me remember like nothing in the yard him. He never have no time for Jamaica and he ate you like a prize friend that man yesterday.
Oh, he deported a lot of people. He's an informer.
Yeah, you have another guy where he named Michael England. If anybody remember it from Cola Berlin, Michael England.
Yeah.
That man beat and making cripple up. That man knew what he did and God no kind of start dagger that smoke because he couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
You messed it, you know?
Wickedness.
He come back again over soul. I'm afraid of them. Yeah. Him, one of them come over out there again and do stupidity. I wreck. You know? I'm afraid of them.
I can hear the pain is raw even today, sis.
You know, long. I never bother be my head over here. You know?
So what happened with Principal? What made them do him that?
I don't know. I remember when the conversation was a long time at the time.
Course.
The time that when you have the business place. You know, it was a dance, rules, and some arguments from the care.
So then beat Principal and cripple him?
What do you mean? That Principal beat him bad, and the next guy when he Michael England, anybody will know Michael England from Cola Berlin and call him Michael England.
Yeah.
Born here, but he grew up in Jamaica and come back here. And then he beat the youth, cripple him up. You could never walk again.
Oh my God.
You might tell him, and I ask him, not to tell him, I tell him, I just follow him. From Anatole. You might tell him, he grew up in Anatole, but he come back here and he born here. And we used to call him a Jamaica Michael England, because the whole of we grew up from Anatole. And in the body is free of him. Everyone away and afraid of him. You know?
Crazy. And this, we're going back like 30, 40 years ago, aren't we?
As soon as she have people again, she also call people in Jamaica wicked out girl. It was terrible. He was showing me still on my freaking home. Me have another friend when she used to write the food name in it, she can't touch nothing. And that one she too. Call me out of the blue. Say easy. You got that money yet? Oh Lord. Blah blah blah. Me not that phone. Yeah?
Okay.
She started telling me how she treat her. She started writing her name for the part of the shop looking in the fridge.
Oh, she was starving you guys, wasn't she?
Oh Lord.
Starvation. What a wicked woman.
Yeah. And the belly was Chanel. I had no food. The Paul was gone to America. The big 9 belly, the belly was Chanel, but that's what I talk to. I had no good. It's an aunt to the baby that cry every night in the late beside her.
Oh, this is what you were talking about, her aborting a late baby, a very late baby.
You little girl that are crying on beside her.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
So sis, what was daily life living? Obviously you guys were on road. She was the kingpin in all of it. They were making money.
She don't come out her house, but we know. She do not, or she should lay down and she put everything on the matter.
So she just lay down in the bed and collect while you guys are on road.
Bagawi, some get this and get this, and some end up over the other side of that. It was like a bunch of the and she's happy.
So let me get this straight. She was married to Rat at the time. She had a whole.
But she never there with him.
No, but them do them little thing.
She him as her alibi. Them time when she frightened the Jamaican youth, and when she used to have to take their money and do her stupidness.
Well, all now we don't know if she and Rat is divorced. I don't think they are. Oh no.
They don't.
No. So that she's still married to him. You understand?
You still got it.
And him probably still got it too. I would think so.
There.
Yeah. All right, you're telling me.
He never stopped going there.
Okay.
I wish I demand them, she still in the stop.
Okay, and him having woman them still
in
the
the
stop.
stuff of him wherever sometime. And then, fair time was me and she and the daga them,
Okay. And this is why I said he profited from that, obviously, because she's running what she's running.
Of course, everything she calls him. Because even when the story me tell about, he was there. You understand?
Sorry, that was my bad, guys. I pressed the mute button on. Yeah. No, that's what I was saying. He was profiting from it as well as she. She was married to him.
Everything was she daga.
It got you in. Okay.
Understand me? I never thought sometime,
No, I know when you said daga, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So basically, she was heading up a set of woman from yard that they used to sell the thing, and he was basically profiting from that. I mean, this is a lot of what he did anyway. A lot of people did the work and he just collected the money, and she was using him and he was using her while they were both using you guys. Yeah, that's what did go on. My God. No, don't bother call the rest of the people involved, just those people. Mm-hmm. You know what I don't get, Jennifer? What I don't get, for all their activities, them not really seem to have come to nothing. Why ain't Rat got some big yard in Jamaica?
Too much eye water depend them.
Too much eye water depend them.
Every day me cry. Me think about she. I know me that's it. Me never get up and runway. I go stick my nose. I know, Lord.
You were very bold to do that because you literally tell us how you left, sis. How did you get away?
Me just still I say me at my arm. Now go check somebody me never go back.
Just went and left, and his
gas. Then we take my suitcase and leave everything there. Let's say I my soon come. I'm going to take a toothbrush and change the cut.
I don't know if you realize even now, sis, but you realize that was an extremely terrible domestic violence situation you were in. So you literally ran away.
Me did have to separate. Me have to, when things, me have an auntie with that keep me daughter and me.
Okay.
At the time,
yeah.
So I could get to figure out the story.
Oh, so you were able to, your auntie had your daughter while you were in prison by them?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good look. And so you ran to your auntie then?
Yeah.
All right, and she didn't know where that was, did she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's how you were able to get away and rebuild your life, very well. You rebuilt your life extremely well.
And one day me I walk in the market and just get a husband right here and there.
You just got a husband there and then.
Yeah, my daughter, I've seen she's 22 now.
Mm-hmm. But it seems that all your life, Jennifer, people have pretty much shat on you. picked on you.
Everybody have me like me a dog. But you, I don't know, yeah. I'm just a loving person. Me not like trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why when me see the trouble that come and I'm afraid and she treat me every day, I used to cry. I used to step. Remember one time I got to one girl and she said, Jennifer, you actually got influence me believe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I tell her what go on with me and you know.
Mm-hmm.
Say, Jennifer, you find a way. I have a friend in New York who used to say to me, he just after the fish they give a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. I mean I was close. I never know the girl started giving me some level, you know.
Describe to us what those levels were, the way she was treating you. We know about the starvation. You've told us that. What other things was she doing to you that was cruel?
I will say, if I couldn't tell she don't take me deal further to wrong.
So she was even trying to take your man and things like this, which was something she did a lot, isn't it?
Picture with me, I look fun with she and him, you know.
Mm.
You know that they don't touch down, take the deal further to. One time she told me, I remember who she said something to you now. And he asked me, you know, I said, where will you get that from? Blah, blah, blah. But I don't remember because it's so long.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's enough. It's holding you prisoner, holding the threat of immigration and deportation over your head, and holding you hostage in the house, not feeding you guys properly because she held the keys to the money. As much as you guys were making money, you weren't getting your money.
Pick up the picture of them all over the globe. Take myself. I hide everything. Me alone. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Pick up a picture of them now. I ask you. Rest in peace, soon and we go from Tivoli Garden, dig her up.
Mm-hmm.
The girl, and they call me. It's only me. You pick up a picture of the lady showing, talking about.
And you know what, Jennifer? What kills me is the fact that it wasn't the days of social media where you could just put out a picture quick. She had to go to a printing shop with the picture and the gorilla picture and make them do it. Do you understand? And then run them off and then put them up all over London. The level that takes is absolutely disgusting. We heard back in the day from a sister who lives in Miami now, who told us the story about told us the story about Valerie and her own daughter, who was Valerie's goddaughter.
Yeah, that girl, she know me too.
Yeah.
Well, we are now. We fight, me never know. So when we used to look a girl in the house, we never know say it was her goddaughter at the time.
Right.
Because when we used to leave, the little girl used to there. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And when the girl used to come from Miami, she used to come and we and I used to go with me, she and we.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? So she know me good too.
Mm-hmm.
She know what's going on. She can tell about me and Paris.
Yeah, I've spoken to that sister very extensively, and she does corroborate what you're saying.
That treat me bad. Because Vincent's sister make me know stage follow wicked to me, to all me, she have me for years, blah, 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 and then she go tell the people I'm stupid. And then, I said, you know,
Mm-hmm.
So Sharon can't tell me, so no, she tell me. She tell me.
That's Rat's sister, Sharon.
Yeah.
She told you what?
Tell me, say, Jennifer, I have to tell you something. I said, what? Say, your sister, friend, Valerie, you know. You know, she tell the people in story that I me and the girl was visiting her that day. And when you remember when King's Cross fire, I saw when we come out of the place in a King's Cross and make a way home. I will notice we don't hear nothing. I can't hear the people in the front. We don't hear the alarm. We're supposed to run. That time, two the girl that tell me I'm fall underneath the train line, you know. And I said, what me? And she said, Jennifer, I have to tell you. And I said, come, Mr. Hide again.
So hold on, I'm trying to catch the story now. Sharon, what happened?
When we tell about the thing that happened in our house and the people who come from the area. Remember me that tell you?
I'm trying to remember, sis. You might have to re-explain it for me.
Talk those things and call the name on the phone.
Okay. All right. So the boy, is it the boy them did raid the place?
When the people may raid their house.
Right. And yes.
Blah, blah, blah. When you know not about it. But when me get to me know, I'm going to look fair.
Right.
So I'm going to look fair now. And she never tell me to tell the people, you know. So the people could have caught me there.
Right. Oh my God.
And when me and the girl will visit out, she's right get to speak to Sharon. Coming out and to head to the train station to get her back. The girl couldn't keep it. You understand me?
Right.
Because of how she speaks. The girl to that woman too.
I get you.
Tell me what she tell the people then. I saw me start running her eyes again.
All right, so she tried to blame it all on you once they came.
I'm life. I'm a kid's life. I'm feeling them life.
Listen, I'm gonna call you straight back on the mobile because this phone is running out of charge now. My landline. So let me call you back straight and we'll continue, okay?
Yeah.
Hold tight, people. 1 second. So this works just as well. Right. Can everyone hear? Yes, Jennifer. Yeah, we can hear you back. Don't go on loudspeaker though. Stay as you were, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so you were talking about the fact that she tried to set you up when it's her that was at the center of everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
That for me, I know, you know.
Mm-hmm. Positively.
Me start to run away.
Mm-hmm.
Go to America. She run and left the case.
Mm-hmm.
And she go to America over there and couldn't take it no more. She went over here, tricked me. And just spend money go gear. I met my big father. And I'm laughing, man. Oh, me was a dumb. This woman was supposed to have me like
I don't think you were dumb at all. I don't think you were dumb at all, Jennifer. I think you were vulnerable. She knew that, you know, the worst.
Money go gear too. You are fair. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Take a little break. We're going to listen to some voice notes of the time, you know, about what Rat was up to, just to remind people about what was going on. I can't find the voice note that you originally done because I think what stood out about your voice note was you were the first person to bring up Valerie. Before that, we only knew about Rat. Nobody really knew about Valerie. You first come out about Valerie, and that's what caused the woman. That's what caused the woman in Miami to come forward as well. Was your voice note, Jennifer? Do you understand? Because of your voice note.
I should have more friends when she used, but she
well, one of the voice notes that we're about to listen to, I think it's her sister, one of them, Novlet, that is actually cussing her off. The first one. Yeah, the first voice note we're about to hear, guys.
Novlet cussed me all the while. I said, good. I'm here, I switch.
Oh, bless. Right, so just stick up in for a minute and let me play these voice notes now. I'm gonna have to share the screen, guys, because I don't know how this works. I couldn't send it in. I couldn't upload it. Oh, bloody hell. It's not letting me through. Hold on a sec, people. This is why it's good to have two monitors. Right. Let's just see if I can get that open. And this was courtesy of Double D, people, because our brother Double D, you guys remember Double D? Of course you do. This was courtesy of him because he'd actually put those voice notes out on a live at the time. I just had them in my phone. That's to show you guys that I wasn't really on the... I don't even think I was doing lives at the time. I just put a few videos out. And thanks to Double D, I was able to call him today and he was able to get me some of them by sending me a link to the old live that he did in 2020, you know, where he put those voice notes out. I know that Rapa Krapa had Jennifer's one, but I wasn't able to find it. Maybe he took that video down, not sure. So just hold tight a minute, guys. Let me play this.
Will call her anyone with a male or female, dog or cat, right? Anyone that abuses kids in any way, shape, or form, this channel is gonna call them out, right? I wanna send enough respect to Afua, right, for bringing this to the forefront, right? So we can discuss it and talk about it, and the truth will come out eventually, right? Now, guys, take a listen at some of these clips, right? And then we'll discuss them further. Big up on yourself, guys.
Right, he was a fucking pedophile, and she forgets stoned to become the rape her goddaughter. Remember my best friend will say that he rape her, and me have no friend where him fuss himself and bullied him. You understand? He's a pedophile a long time for got blood clot Jane. Or them stone Valerie too, because she know say him fuck her blood clot goddaughter and she not do nothing about it. You understand? And if it was anybody else, man, she'd have a lot to say. She forget stone to and go jail with him.
A true she a talking no bridge and a joke, you know. You know, so one time I go for go kill him, you know. Yeah, man, I go for go shoot him one time, man. I lock him blood clot, lucky about him a bad man. A boogie them tell me, say, yo, easy, cause the whole of we go for him, you know. Me all fat and boogie then go for him pussy clot. And them, when they see him with somebody we know, we just easy. Lucky, you see that rotten long blood clot time. I true what so him do, man, and pick one grind off man, baby mother and man, woman, and fuck off man, woman, and then something there. Lucky.
Woman who's talking, Afua. Yeah, we used to date back in the day. She's an actor, an activist and stuff. And Vincent tried to rape her. Now Nadine, who he's talking about, which is Cecil Rubin's niece, I know, because me and Richard Taylor go around together. He raped her, blatant. Yes, but people are afraid to come to light. She has done the solicitors. She's going to solicitors, but she wants people to know, and anybody who doesn't know, any of these victims to come forward. So it's with that, I put it in the group. So if anybody does know, they need to forward it on and not bury their heads in the sand. It's not an allegation, and it is going to the police. But in order for this to happen, people need to come out of the woodwork, just like they did with the Jimmy Savile.
Name, my brother introduced me to Vincent. I think I was about 15 years old. And Vincent actually knows my dad very well. And my brother kept telling Vincent that I can sing and all that. Vincent had his security, Vincent Rat from Rat Security. He owns his security where they go to pubs and clubs and all that, but it's full of gangsters and stuff. Vincent has a studio and would get the girls to come into the studio to make music and stuff. He'd end up sleeping with most of these girls and getting most of them pregnant.
Imagine, yeah, you see this man. This is my close friend, dad. Yeah. So listen to the madness. The man has got 80 kids, Dan. Back in the days, imagine me, my brethren, and that we've all gone to fucking Wolves for a rave. While we're up there now, my brethren is linked this thing now. The thing's mad sexy, Dan. he started linking a thing and fucking a thing until years down the line, we find out that's his own sister. So yeah, she's telling the truth. This man is like, big man Vince is fucking nasty. If you ever bump into Buck, just ask Buck about big man Vincent.
I just want to clarify something for you there, guys. And that is that my brethren that was saying, yeah, I know this girl, we used to date back in the day, and and Vincent tried to rape her. He got that wrong. It was that Vincent tried to beckon me into his car when I was about 15 years old at a park event that Rat Security was holding the gate at in Harsden. I'd gone to see my family up there, 15 years old, from East London, but had been around South London and knew about him. And he tried to beckon me and his friend into the car. Me and my friend, sorry, she was from East London too, had no clue about anything. She was walking over and I was like, no, run, that's Vincent Rat. I'm only 15. I don't know anything except that he's Vincent Rat and he's somebody to avoid, you know, and that's what happened. I don't know how my brethren got that twisted, but he did not try to rape me. I've never been in such close proximity to Vincent Rat. But I've definitely heard all of the stories on a professional level, working with working girls and crack using girls down in Brixton, and as young as when I was 15. All girls need to stay away from him. But sis, in those voice notes, I think that was Novelet at the beginning, wasn't it, Jennifer? Jennifer, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't that Novelet in the beginning, Valerie's sister? That was Novelet, her own sister, chatting like that.
Yeah, I don't lie. Wicked to we. Think we alone, me alone. I choose over the girls and gone and forward, so we will get deep and some in America. Think we alone, me alone.
It's not you alone. Like you said, some of them have been deported.
We are the spell. And straight away. And we have to get the thing them and carry one, so we should go. Sometimes still woman used to say around the Father God, we still make that man cheap and stuff. But through them time, I never have to steer. I never want to get deported like that. Me keep them and them look where they come and come and get stuck and all kind of shit. You know that girl was so cruel. So we met her in Jamaica, Navet and me was close enough, Navet used to be a goat because you got mixed up with Valerie and I'm near you that part.
And that was the thing, isn't it? Especially in those days, there was a certain level where light-skinned girls felt that they were very much superior to dark-skinned women. She always tried to she always tried to compare her looks to yours, didn't she? Let me just put up that picture for those of you that didn't see the Instagram. There's Rat in his present form. That's Valerie for 40 years ago. She does not look like that now. Yeah, that's how she used to take it and control and bully you because of this reality.
Remember when Lisa sent money and
talk up a bit, sis. You're a bit low.
But say, when we have to PR, now I get my big father get money. She don't talk. Oh Lord.
Valerie Rat. That's who that is. And if you notice, throughout this whole thing, she has not reared her head once, this woman. She's in hiding. She stays in her house. Her house is grilled up and cameraed up. Yeah, she doesn't come out. She's a duppy. She's a vampire.
She don't come out. She's lucky. I have father. Poor dad. She met her father there.
I heard that from her own family members, as close as you can get.
Man up and I look at dog, you know, keeping company, and the woman put out the dog and make the dog go away, and the man fretted him fast.
Oh no.
It is nice.
Everybody knows that old people with their pets. Yeah.
Yeah, cause one of the time we sent my mom were here at the time. My mom used to go out and film with daddy and carry on, you know, and the woman, oh God, the man literally the dog and Daddy Fred, you know, she got Jamaica, she put out her sister in the house with her mother did. You know, her mother did left one house in Jamaica. And her sister them by the father's side, which is my friend Lorna, I put that sister. She put out the girl, and the girl has to find one open land house in a Pembroke Hall. But live in a and so come Lana get the yard because the people, you know, some people left them yard and go foreign and never return. But to Lana go in there and fix up the yard and stop there. So Lana get the yard. When she put out Lana on the family, the whole of her brother and the whole of them out of the yard, she go down there and she walk. She take over the whole family. And she and her brother, they made a dispute when the mother did pass away, whole time, everything, and the judge tell her, say, because of what the death of the mother, them and blah, 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 and she never win nothing now, because the brother did beat her up.
I remember, I that was even back in 2020, we heard that her brothers had beaten her up.
Yeah,
imagine that.
When the mother did pass, and she wanted to go, she never want to share.
She tried to disinherit them, didn't she? She tried to disinherit her brothers. That's why they beat her up, yeah.
Yeah. And she do it to her son too.
Well, I know that story too, from the horse's mouth.
Yeah. We know everything.
And one of the things that the sister from Miami did share with us on, these were the days when I used to do the Instagram lives and I was still in Tanzania, I think. Yeah. I hadn't started YouTube live yet. And she shared with us that when that little boy was small, that this was a 1-year-old baby that Valerie used to beat him with a coat hanger in his pushchair. And she was cruel to the little boy.
She not like Pitney. To me, she never liked kids.
Well, it doesn't seem that way. She had one picnic. She dashed with how much, you know. And she didn't treat the child that she had very well. She was nasty towards him. You know, we even know about when her brother died and how she tried to treat her niece on the back of that. And
she wanted everything.
She tried to disinherit the niece. Like, they're both psychopaths. The pair of them. The pair of them are psychopaths. Trust me. Sis, I'm going to put out the link for anyone that wants to jump on.
He don't take him thing long time, so she couldn't shut shit. Dennis left everything to him, child.
That's right. He sold it up. Dennis sold it up.
She did say the little girl at Jackie.
That's right. Yeah.
She said the little girl at Jackie, and Dennis ran and chat to her.
But the thing is, Dennis had a will, and that's what was bunning her. She couldn't get around it. No. So the little girl got what was due. But imagine your brother dies, and because you're so greedy, and you think that you're entitled to every piece of money that comes through the family, you then try to disinherit your niece, the man's picnic, and tell her she's a jacket, so she's not entitled. The man never claimed the child as no jacket. He knew it was his child. Where's she come from with this? Evil.
That's how I'm and I was going to go to the funeral right now, and the baby mother called me and said, I'm going to say to her, you know, I'm not coming over there, coming and want me and that woman, they don't touch. But the girl tell me, so she never turned up, she never come.
No, she did go, because I saw a video. I was sent a video by a family member. She had on one big brim hat, some glasses. She had her head down like nobody can recognize her, but she came.
She was there.
Yeah, she was there. I saw it on video. They sent me the whole video. Sent me the whole video. And also she wrote one dirty letter in red ink to the niece, cussing her off, telling her she's a jacket. It was just evil. And I thought, what is wrong with this old hag that is there in her house, rotting away with nobody around her, you know, from where she thought she was 30, 40 years ago, and where she is now. She's the one on the left, people. That's Rat's woman. That's him on the right and Jennifer in the middle. But from where she was now, this is what I was saying to you, Jennifer. You're blessed with melanin. your black don't crack. You're there in your 60s and you look good, girl. But this your one rotten down to nothing, don't it? She rotten down to nothing by all accounts, because what she doesn't know is that there's a lot of people that know her, even though she tries to hide away. We know what she looks like now, and she's got no hair. Her teeth are just gone, out of place, whatever. She's hollow, and she looks. That's right, them rotten and drop out of her head. So she is basically looking how she lived, isn't she, now? And she's alone, very alone. The one pity where she have don't fart on her, and I don't blame him. Yeah, so whatever she had to be telling you about your looks and you is this and keeping you hostage and whatever, who's the person on top now? You've got your loving kids around you, Jennifer, your grandpitty them, and everybody love you. You understand?
I should tell the people, the girl them, you know, because some of them never chat to them neither, because she did have kind of mess after me, because I know her, and I tell them what she do to me when I come go and but through them never have not paid to, so that's why they made them feature with her at the time. You know, because even one of them know they are same way, she must be a nurse, because fair know. When she come from my phone, I say, hey, you stay over there, so with that, but that lady that over there, so I don't want none come back from my phone. The way I'm afraid of the woman, I don't want none tangle with her. You know.
No, you're the winner.
I'm afraid I'm never stay now.
You got your stay now, Jennifer. Yeah? You're not afraid of her again.
Afraid of her again. I saw me decide the day, but even never, I'm scared of that. The woman do the thing, I say, no, man, never get so home. I'm going to write the plastic card, I just check over in the night.
And that took a lot of courage to stand up to those people. The Fred and Rosemary West of Brixton.
And one day, no, because Brixton again, I'm not going to let me up and look at the pocket. I say, any OMC me, I feel like him, mom. I'm not afraid of them.
Good.
And really buck him up the day, and him see me, gave it to me. Therefore, I'm not, you know, between you're afraid.
All right, so I'm trying to take himself out of the argument, Vincent Rat.
Yeah, I already feel that day.
To him, not say you're Jamaican. You're Jamaican.
I was really feeling that I never see back then.
You know, I don't wish it did happen, because that would have meant that we wouldn't be here talking to you today, probably. But part of me does, because it would have stopped a lot of heartache when it did cause.
I'm scared with your woman. I'm afraid I'm sick and tired of her.
But he knew everything she was doing, because he was profiteering from it as well, right? Yeah. He know everything what she had do. Yeah. Evil couple. Guys, I'm going to put the link out for anybody that wants to join, and send Jennifer some words of encouragement. She can't see the comments at the moment, so it would be nice if anybody could jump on and just give us some good words, because we love you, Jennifer Chance. You see that voice note that you did?
Thank you, I'm not lying.
You are not lying. No, you are not lying. Them wicked that you are not lying. You know, when I saw that thing on the page today, and also trying to have the sister up like she's got mental health issues. We hear this time and again, Jennifer. Anytime somebody comes on to tell their testimony and speak their truth, there are those around them that will say, oh my God, she's got mental health issues. She's not right. Some people do have mental health issues, but it's a very few that do. When you're coming on to tell your truth, they're always going to label you as a liar or somebody who's mad. And even your own niece was trying to do that, and I was very disappointed with that. Tell us a little bit about the backstory with that one, because she was very feisty. I had to answer her up in the comments earlier on.
Which one are they?
The same one that was in the comments under the post. Yeah. No, Tamara something so.
She met up tomorrow.
Yeah, her. Because she can. Let me just read. Let me just show.
I want you to listen. Come on, she listen. I'm gonna take it to her. She and tell her, you know what? I'm come over at me right now. Stand her mother right now. I'm too greedy.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I make them go put in my yard at Jamaica right now. I don't have time to see.
I just thought it was very disingenuous of her. Okay.
It's frightening when you tell me say the could get caught and tell it shit. So you mean?
No, she never called me. She come into the comments under the post I put on Instagram. Yeah.
So we don't know the phone good. With that cheek you said.
And there's another one. There's another one here. I've just seen it. Uncle Murder 12. I don't know who he or she is, but it's a fake profile, and it says she ain't of right mind, so it's going to do more damage than good. Then Brighty.
Tell him yes. What if I damage or one? Tell him yes.
Unbelievable.
Tell him say yes and tell him say yes to me, Marge.
So it's this is your niece now, Tamsy 95. My aunt has mental health. This is not true. Whoever you are, don't air this for your own profit. Shabright, what profit? You pay me, Jennifer? Do you know what I mean? You want to come on and tell your truth. Who is this?
Tell the people who they put in my yard. They'll come at me tomorrow morning.
No, don't go nowhere. They're not worth it. No. There's another way to fight that. It's your house.
I was trying to see my sister over there at me right now. They're a family killer. And I'm talking none of them.
So basically, they came on the page trying to discredit your story with Valerie.
Yeah, because them never class.
Okay.
No class them. They're a family killer. I follow dirty Valerie and the whole of them because them friend her. My sister didn't know when she never put up my picture of them. Wow. And she never tell me. A stranger make me know. So them never chop up. Okay.
You know I chop up nobody, Jennifer. And anyone who listen, guys, for those people that wait, Jennifer, for those.
24 my head no good, exactly what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
But we know that's Jamaican bravado when you say that.
Me know me not crazy. Me know me not walk a street with shit a dog me. Me know my house clean every day. Me know me cook clean and me have man. So me don't know who them a talk to.
Right. I don't think there's.
Tell them young boy I look me up here.
Jennifer, you're hot, yeah.
I mean, enjoy myself, bro, that them a trouble me. Because she sent people in February behind my back to make people lick up my door. I was in my yard. She and her mama. Her mother pay a man to mine in Jamaica. And I know she not in the yard of Jamaica. I'm going to talk it to her. You tell her. You write her back and tell her, I say, your auntie said to tell your mother, we're going to get the people out of the yard and then go buy a house to their mother. For their mother, they are thinking from where the storm was, the big storm,
Gilbert, 88 storm.
Now, Peter man to mind with the suitcase, them she got up. But me never mind the man with my word. Me not got up to be a jungle where them never member. So you and then go. As soon as it done, she move people in. When I call my sister long time, they ever been with the left over. Then left yard, she no want go back to jungle, she want go uptown. So tell Munchie, if I want her anywhere, I'm sure a mental story.
All right. So that's the backstory as to why they came on the page. It is not that your story is not true. It's people with their own agenda in your own family.
You don't know not about me.
And she must have been very young when this was taking place, if she born at all. So
yeah, she was born in Jamaica, can't compare church.
Born in Jamaica and a child when this was taking place. It's ridiculous. But they speak with such chest. I'm saying right.
Just the other day after Gilbert.
Right.
I mean, I probably before Gilbert, back and forward.
So that's early 80s. Yeah.
No. You know what I'm saying? I just assume I like call certain people name on, get people involved. Yeah, we are still dirty about Valerie here. You know what I'm saying?
You see, the way I see it is that she was nasty and evil anyway, because even to lay down with White and marry him, you can't be righted. So there was that, but Vincent was really the kingpin behind all of this. He was the man on the road.
I'm no eye water, one eye to cry out. Vincent bust string in the middle here.
Hold on, wait. Vincent bust her eye and then she can't.
Bust her eye string, she can't cry out of one of the eye then.
She can't. She only cries out of one eye. Bloody hell.
One eye to cry right now. Me not ask you now. You just bust her eye and one other man. Then they cripple her hand too. One going to the one.
But she used to play a lot of yard man, didn't she?
Oh, you know so.
I've heard this.
I personally
Doing things like you know how it is. Anyone who's Jamaican will understand, or just anyone who's got back home people will understand that your people them.
I'm a friend with Jamaica right now. Oh shit.
But I just wanted to explain to people, say, you know, when your people call you from back home and then want little money, you know, maybe there's no light or something. I mean, we know that they're desperate sometimes. You know, the ones that are and the ones that aren't, that are just taking liberties. But she used to set up guys. They ask her for a little something. She'd tell them she sent it to Western Union, and she'd have them there waiting and be laughing at the other end in England.
And I also laugh when we sit on a witness style. She to the people.
Now, for us in England, that don't sound that deep. But for someone in Jamaica to got you that, you know, the Sun Hut, got to Western Union or queue up, it's wickedness.
She just send the man all over the place. I should have
And that time she knows she has not sent a thing for this guy. What a wicked woman. Wickedness to your own people.
Okay.
To your own people. I can't take them. You know, when the bulk of Jamaicans were coming up after the Windrush, which was, you know, the 80s into the 90s and so on, I used to see a lot of liberties being taken with Jamaican people by English people that thought they had power over them. You know, I witnessed that myself. Say again?
As soon as you them have something to say about immigration.
Immigration, that's the first thing. Enough girl that did take up women that took up man from Jamaica. Not every man was horrible and went out whoring and selling drugs and this and that. Some of those guys were hardworking men that would have dedicated to that woman, but the way the woman treat the man, I've seen it.
Poor Paul.
What happened to Paul? Tell us about Paul.
In a part of America.
So he was one of the mules. Oh, okay. Even that, you know, I'm not pro-life that way. I don't, you know, I've had lots of conversations with Jamaican people about abortions and stuff, and they got their views, I got mine. I believe there are circumstances that a woman should have the right to choose.
Yeah, one son, I just get a nice good time for to be back in. Come on. How women have a very big social press down. Come make them deliver it.
So she was basically banding up her pregnant stomach. You know, it was the days when there were less regulations around the time.
You know, Vincent knows she catch belly.
Of course she didn't want Vincent knows that she catch belly, and she's married to man and she's in Jamaica catch belly. So but the belly's carried on, hasn't it? Her pregnancy was progressing at this stage, and she would have, at that stage, you would have had to pay privately to get that done in those days. You'd have had to get privately for a very late abortion. Yeah. So you'd have had to pay privately, and then we're talking 6 months plus, aren't we, in terms of the pregnancy? What a wicked, wow. I don't know how anyone can do that. Yeah, up to the first 12 weeks, I get it, whatever. But you see, anything after 12 weeks, I don't think that's right. It's time for the baby to become a baby now. If you're not getting rid of it in the first 12 weeks, not even 6 to 8 weeks, I say. After that, no. Yeah. So I don't know if anyone's going to jump on, so I'll read some comments. Jump on, guys. Say something for the sister, man. She can't see the comments. I have to read through them. Lady Etac says, I really hope after tonight and talking out the past like this, it will bring Jennifer the most healing feeling of freedom from their wicked selves. God bless this queen. That's Lady Etac.
I thank God for my life and all life.
No, you are not lying. We believe you, sister.
Sometimes I hear I pick out, and I hear I come and oh Lord.
So you're saying your hair was falling out at the time?
Lord of mercy.
Oh God, through stress.
Oh God.
JAJ.
When I start me this time, I'm gonna go home and somebody said, Jennifer, no. No, I meant to frighten you.
Jennifer, JAJ says, Jennifer, we love you, we believe you, and 2 love hearts.
Thank you. Tell them thanks very much. I wish I could have seen them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, tell them one day I'll meet me and them do some church and then come see me.
Oh, bless you. I might take you up on that, you know, Jennifer. I might do that.
Yeah, let me do some church. My church friend and I'm about party. I get in this.
That's what I've been doing all week. I've been laying in my garden and cooking outside for the week. It's been great. Not been at work. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, sis, is there anything else you want to add?
Oh, me?
Yeah, is there anything else you want to share with us about?
Yeah. Let me see. You know, one look a big fan box will come up to me. You know, if after you hang the phone, sometimes I will come home and just my friends going and I just
remember enough things. Yeah, that's how it goes.
You know what I mean? But if you keep on me gradually, sometimes remember I'm gonna write, but I'm gonna get a book and write.
You need to write a book, Jennifer Chance. You need to write a book.
Write down, remember, says me or that link again, I can't tell you. Remember, you understand I'm still, because sometimes you must smoke the weed, or go in there and remember some little wicked thing that girl they do.
Because it was a daily occurrence, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I said her wickedness towards you was a daily occurrence, wasn't it?
Yeah. Remember somebody live with the girl, you know. And the girl, what's her name? The book and the heart. You understand me?
Yeah. And for those that don't know the story, actually, guys, you might be a little bit.
You're gonna go nowhere but me and her. It's gonna fly out and me and her. And you be afraid. She's the one with the move, and
right.
And she just use her go out the yard, and then when I want to enter her brother to kind of a story to me, tell me I would fight, But just remember again, Okay.
I'm just gonna go back to her goddaughter, the story that the goddaughter's mother shared with us all those years ago, for people that don't know it. And what happened is that the mother had to go and work in Miami, and as Valerie was her good friend and also godmother to the child, she left the picnic with Valerie, and obviously Valerie and Vincent, because they were married, living together. Vincent started to abuse the little girl, 14 years old, sleeping with the child. Yeah. And Valerie suspected that something was going on, but she wasn't looking at this child as a child. She was 14. She was your godchild. She basically lays a trap for them one day, pretends that she's going out, and then returns to the house very quickly, only to find Vincent in bed with the child. Her reaction to that, and we told the story already, you guys can look back on Instagram, but her reaction to that was to cuss out the youth, dash her out the house, and then take the bloodied sheets down into Brixton to show everybody what she called the little girl a hoe. Now, we were always surmising at the time when the child's mother was telling the story, was the blood on the sheets because she was on her period, or was it because she was a virgin? Virgin. And it was because she was a virgin. Now, you tell me. And this woman, who was supposed to be her godmother, disgraced her in the streets of Brixton. It was a well-known story in Brixton. It wasn't until his time is up that I actually got the full details of that. You know? This is how evil this woman is. And that's why she's in her house alone, rotting away. Wow. Because that's how God works with people like that. It can only get away with it for so long. What made her so wicked? I've always wondered. Jesus. That's what she did. Did you know that part of it, Jennifer?
No.
Yeah, that she did a little girl, that same little girl that you used to see in the house.
Yeah, the little girl, but
That little girl, the reason that her mother came on to speak with her.
That must have happened before me her back to England or what?
Yeah, must have.
That maybe that time why I never know. Because when we come and see, she had the same girl with America.
No, it must, right, but you didn't. You used to see the goddaughter come there as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but the mother was still coming to visit Valerie.
Yes, and then you went Jamaica and come back, don't it? Okay, so it was in the gap.
I don't know how much it happened at that time, and then people also coming over here.
That's what happened. And that little girl now is somewhere in her 40s, I think. She was 14 at the time. She's never been the same since. What happened is that on the back of that, on the back of Valerie kicking her out, she was sent to live with the maternal uncle on the mother's side, or the father. She was sent to live with her father. And then social services, he didn't want it. He didn't want the responsibility. So social services took the youth after that. And then from there, she's been in mental health institutions her entire life. She is so far gone now.
You know, why the mother never did take her to America with her?
That was a question at the time, you know, and the sister explained it on the live. You know, not everybody accepted what she was saying. It was difficult. But, you know, the long and the short of it is that the mother had to work, and that's all that she was able to do. She trusted the woman. She trusted her, you know. Not something I would do, but we're not judging the sister. She did what she felt she had to do at the time to provide for her daughter.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And let's not forget that the mother had originally taken the child to America, but the child was returned to England because she had some sort of condition that only England could fix at Harley Street or something like that. So she had to return the child for the operation. And she just felt it was the wrong move to bring her back to America at that stage, but she had to get back to work. So she, you know, she trusted her like a sister. And also her own sisters betrayed her within that, because they were supposed to be looking out for their niece. They just left Valerie to get on with it. Valerie allowed her husband to do what she was doing and then vilified the Pitney to the point where she lost her mind. And to this day, she's never recovered. Imagine, you see the karma with these people. You see the karma. That's they can never live this out, Jennifer.
Oh, Lord.
Them can never live out the karma with them do. Not just your story, but so many other stories. Let's revisit, you know, the children in the fire and how he killed his own son. Nobody's willing to talk about it. Brixton police would rather target me and send the women away. We sent 16 separate women to him, to Brixton police station rather, at the time when I did this call out. 16. Not one of them was taken seriously or got through, because the Brixton police knew that they were complicit in the whole ring that was going on. That was, the care homes were part of it. We've uncovered the whole story already. Go back, guys, for you, those of you that have never seen that. But we've uncovered that whole shebang. And I think what's important about your story, Jennifer, is the fact that for so long you were in hiding, you were scared. Even when I spoke to you in 2021, 22, you were still scared of them at that point. You didn't want to come out and speak publicly at that time. You know, we spoke, but you didn't want to speak publicly because you were still intimidated. Today, you've had the shivers over it. We can hear how affected you are. And I think your family, well, not all of your family, but your niece and your sister are very wicked not to support you in this, because this has been corroborated time and time again by independent people, not least the mother of the godchild, who bore witness to the wicked things and the fact that they were running mules from Jamaica and doing all kind of madness. So we know you're speaking the truth. And your sister and your niece would do very well to dress back. And you know, keep whatever family problems you guys have in between you, and don't spill it out onto this story, because you don't even know Valerie Rat.
Will you come and chat shit? Yeah.
But I've never heard in the black community of a couple. Let's put Rat as an individual, she as an individual, but then you put them together. My God. That's why I say they are the Fred and Rose West of the black community. And I don't, you know, he's the Jimmy Savile, they're the Fred and Rose West together. We don't even know where the bodies are. because I do believe there are bodies. And that's my belief based on all that I have heard. And we know that with Rat. We know the bodies are there. But I believe there's bodies from her side. She might not do the dirty work herself, but she used to enjoy manipulating Jamaican bad man the same way she tried to manipulate you guys, you Jamaican women, isn't it?
Yeah.
And when she ripped them off, she would just hide behind Rat.
Yeah, she used him.
Yeah.
With our difference.
To this day, there is no record of their divorce.
Never like that man from the DMS team. The way we used to go on with the be and the youth them. And go on and can him have him trim have him more bag of man them them one day too. Where them dead?
Where them dead? Who not dead from crack? Rotten down gone to jail dead. That's what's going on for them.
And the wicked things. People.
I think he used to call them, what was it? The Rat Pack. That's what he used to call them, the Rat Pack. And the Rat Pack later became the members of Rat Security. All of them were henchmen, Rat Security. They used to dress up in some camouflage clothes and carry some Alsatian dog. Yeah.
And then, you know, them hate and want to get rid of it.
Well, he not only hated the Jamaicans because the Jamaicans were badder than him.
I understand Vincent. He's a Jamaican, yeah? But I tell you, man, them partner are. But should have come before other people, them come like them born here too.
Yes.
And Vincent born.
Please.
You know.
Yeah.
So you can't go back to Jamaica.
Can't go back to Jamaica. You're going to stay in England and freeze.
Man when this in the country from you.
I heard when the video went viral, enough testimony came out of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Enough.
What if we?
He can't go back to Jamaica. He'll be a dead guy on the spot, unfortunately for him.
Beat up my friend Principal and he beat up my friend Michael Ingram from Anatole. Cripple up the youth.
Is Michael English still alive?
Within a intensive care, the man come out and cripple up.
Is he still alive, Jennifer? These
No,
guys.
I think Michael and then treat him start smoke. And blah, blah, blah. One time, I did book him up at Prince Park. I'm in a steam again from that.
Oh, God.
Years, I tell you, so much that my brother, they passed away.
So what about Principal? Is Principal still alive?
Yeah, my Principal's there, Birmingham. But Michael England, no.
That's the one they crippled. Rat crippled. Yeah.
But he made born here, but he made grow up at Anatole. And come back. Pretty youth, you know. The man nice. And then them beating for the front.
Oh, God.
The man tells them care. And not come outside.
Nothing ever came out of what Rat did because he is a police informant. Yeah? Nothing ever came out of it. And I don't think he's an informant now because I don't know if he's got his ears to the ground. He's a rotten old man.
That's them kill the security youth
Stratford Rex. Yes, is that?
I'm a friend.
You see that youth, Jennifer? You see that youth? That youth.
Nice guy, you know.
You see that youth there? The guy on who's talking on the voice notes who says, "Yes, I know Afua. She's an activist." Da da da. That was his cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my name is coming. That's all the time I work to come at me and just to get to know those people after my left, you know. I made them to my friend. That's how I know them, you know. Yeah. And that's how me and them start linking in the area and at me and them time there. And then we get the hostel and me blah blah blah, you know. And I still come the night now. They say the mother, you see when the youth died, the mother starts smoke and take it to heart. I just look our own boy too, you know. I know so when our daughter passed away last year too, and did a day too again. I didn't have Sandra. Yeah, and it's Hermish name. So the woman took it to art and start smoke. You know. But
so Jennifer.
No, I'm back to trap now. Take the camera and then come back again. And then do my friend, nephew. in a one net up, in a the back of which part West Beat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Them that too, put a clean brother to that one day. I in a get fancy here.
Guys, put up a 1 if you can hear me. I don't know if we're losing sound here. Can you guys still hear?
You might hear me?
I'm wondering. If you guys can still hear us, let me know. Put up a 1, guys. Put up a 1, put up a 1. I don't know if they can hear us, you know. Oh, shit. Put up a 1, guys, if you can hear me. Let's see if anyone's messaged me. Oh, yeah, we can be heard. I just wondered what was happening. So, sis, where you're at today, you're in a good place.
For me?
Yeah. I know. Well, I know you've got your own issues going on, but you're in a good place with them in terms of what they did to you. You've grown from there. You've managed to eke out a really nice life for yourself. You've not suffered in any way, like after that. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. So we celebrate you for that, my sister. We really, really do. It's such a heartbreaking story, and I know you've not really gone into graphic detail today. You really haven't. You haven't gone into any graphic detail. You've just even what you've given us is enough. You know, starving somebody, using them in that way, holding whatever over their head. You know, it's just absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
It's absolutely disgusting. I'm going to give everyone one more chance to come on the stream.
One time he especially come on one next dance, you know, and no, one time he she said, we call dead people them for me.
What do you mean dead people, sis?
You know the earth.
Oh.
Yeah, one time them say, but me kind of know make it what ear like me ear, you know what I mean? So it never body kind of.
Oh, so you wasn't home at the time. She sent a hearse to your house?
To one party, one club.
Jesus Christ, this woman. How do you hire an undertaker to can do that?
And that's what I make. That's what I say every time I kind of remember every little bit by bit.
And that's how it is. It's been a long time, sis. So it's not everything you're going to remember off the top of your head. Yeah. But she sent a hearse to a party that you was at in the days when she was terrorizing you.
Yes.
Is this after you'd left? This is after you left, right?
Yeah.
Because that was the thing. She was ill-treating you enough. And after you got away from her and Vincent, she then started to pursue you all over London, trying to intimidate you. What the hell was that about?
Yeah. And come put a picture.
Yeah, I know the picture thing hurt you bad.
On that part there, when she talk about me, when the people said, Jennifer, he says, back the thing, that feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me just not go like me ear.
Yeah.
And me I say, that girl I want demon, I'm not look for she, because she go in there, and I mean.
Mm-hmm. Sis, we've got somebody called G that's come on. Blessed love, G. Do you want to unmute? Well, you're unmuted, G. It's a bit strange, isn't it? Why are they not saying anything? G, are you there? G, you're live. Do you want to say something, G? Funny enough, I can't see their profile. I don't know what happened with them.
Them same G for this.
Must be. G don't sound genuine because usually when they're genuine, they talk.
G come for this and carry back news, but me not care.
Mm-hmm. It's probably that. Jump back on, G, if you were serious about coming on, please. There's the link. Copy and paste it into your browser. Copy and paste it into your browser, guys. It's also on the screen, so you can see it there. If you need to tap it out, but it's also now in the comments again. So copy and paste that to your browser, and it should be able to take you through to this live so you can speak. So if you're serious, G, jump back on. If not, we're going to wrap up real soon, Jennifer. Jennifer, I'm just in awe of your courage, man, because the things you've shared with me is way deeper than what we've spoken about tonight, and you've been through hell. You know, people think that they can just look at you, you know, they can and just bully you, largely because of the way that they feel you look, I don't see anything wrong with your beautiful, strong African features. And as I say, your black don't crack because you're in your 60s, sister, and you look good. Yeah? That's all you need. They need to know. So they've bullied you your whole life, really, because of this. And it's just disgusting. You know, the pain that we heard in those voice messages and the pain that we've heard coming from you tonight.
I would have loved to hear that voice note again.
I know. I really wish I could find it, man. I'm going to try to dig for it. I really am going to try to dig for it.
If me and a girl did that, you know, so now, girl, no.
Go around her. She might have kept it.
Say you at, yeah.
I'd love to hear it again.
Then come in when you come argue me this touch up to board here. You know, sometimes I'm not like, you know, sometimes when you beat that woman, I tell her, she make me go, it's like me kind of fear everything that's like certain things. Me try to keep me away from people, like, and then look away they do from that woman, they put me through so much thing over the years, and I never know, you know, and me kind of make myself curious sometime, and if me like me alert, is anything like, you know. Oh Lord.
Somebody's asking, what's the backstory for Valerie? What's her story, why she's so wicked? You know, and it seems to me from what I've been told, again, by her own family members, she was just always very spoilt because she was favored for her light skin and perceivably. Yeah. So just one of them spoilt, nasty people.
Yeah, because the mother thinks she was the prettier one in the crowd.
Mm-hmm. And we hear that story so often.
Let me tell you, everything, when the mom was passed away, everything was she to respond for. That's why she and the brother then did argue. The mother left everything to she to sort out.
Yeah.
And then she won't go on them.
And try rub everybody.
Yeah, so that's why they knock her out.
The brothers beat her up for that reason. And then she got met the father, take away his one little company, which was the pet. And make him fret to death. My God.
Yeah, she know, like she feel like either she and the mother alone supposed to look after. None of the other kids them around her. She is just the one.
The mother created that. I've seen this happen in Jamaican families a lot.
The woman just sit down and she just have her cigarette in her eye, that's a rule. So, you know, and she just tears and then she look for you. And she just tears.
For real?
Where? So we used to sit down with her, you know, and watch her. And just sit down with her eye just roll over and she just sit down and she just start to think evil to the people. And she would just sit and just step up. And they call so and so. And you should tell the things there, to the people, Mom. Yeah, wait for her, you know. So we used to talk to me.
Talk louder, Jennifer. We can't hear you properly.
When she used to do the stupidness, the thing that the people used to slow in the corner. And I plan to get away from the woman. I'm a plan thing. I'm going to say to her, I said, I'm going to speak somebody. I soon come. I never go back for no suitcase, not until today.
You know, you've got to be really traumatized to just leave a place with just the clothes on your back.
I never took a suitcase with the things that I have in our house.
My God.
I never look back until today. And I so come to start haunt me now. I start find our way over East London, come shuffle me.
Jesus Christ. So she literally used to sit there. She literally used to sit there every night, puffing on a fag and thinking, like you could see her thinking, her eyes rolling around thinking. And then she would say, let me call so and so and just start fast with them.
And just start distributing.
Wow. So she literally used to sit there scheming of ways to harm people psychologically and other ways. Wow. No wonder Vincent married her.
I think Vincent married her when she was young, you know.
Well, no wonder he married her, because she must have been twisted, which she was, according to her family.
He married her when she was young and he battered her too.
Battered her, yeah.
That's why she can't cry. Because she's afraid of him too, you know.
Of course. And to be able to not cry out of one eye, you know. But it's just how she morphed into even more wickedness when she married him. It's a little bit like Myra Hindley and Ian Brady. Myra was bumping along. She might not have been a very nice person.
Young.
Yeah, very young. Well, he likes them young, innit? Mm-hmm.
In fact, him did have do her before she reached here, she married 3.
Okay. So by all accounts, it's possible. We don't know for sure. We don't know for sure, but it's possible that he was grooming her from a young age. Mm-hmm.
I think somebody she didn't her with her something. I don't remember.
Because she was quite promiscuous, so I think she used to give him a lot of bun.
I couldn't see her face. I think she said her job on him. Yeah, her job on him broke her job.
Wow.
And bust the eye string. You know, the part where you have to can cry.
Yeah. So he's basically destroyed her tear duct in one eye.
Yeah, that's how I keep them scattered.
That's where our teeth them scatter through the eye.
It can bring broke her jawbone.
Oh, that's why the teeth them scatter. So okay.
And so she can't.
You know, sorry, excuse me. Let me get a drink. I'm struggling because I should be feeling sorry for her at this time, but I'm struggling, sis. I'm struggling to feel sorry for Valerie. Because there's nothing that justifies for you to become a monster, no matter what you've been through. And you chose to stay with that man. You chose to even surpass him in some of the wickedness. You know, Myra Hindley claimed the same thing. It was Ian Brady that made her kill those children. Do we feel sorry for her? No. And I don't think I do feel sorry for Valerie. Something clearly made her that way, but we all have choices at the end of the day, no matter what we've been through. Do I want to become a better human being, or am I going to continue this abuse? We have a choice. All right. Okay, exactly. There you go. And that's what makes the difference. You know, that is exactly what makes the difference. I've no doubt that the pair of them were abused as children, because I don't think it's possible in my mind for a human being to behave so abusively to other human beings unless that was their childhood experience. You know? So whatever made them, they still had the choice to heal, like we've all had to heal. You know what I mean? They chose not to. They chose to continue the abuse. And that for me makes them guilty and culpable, and they don't deserve any sympathy for that. You know, my sister? But Jennifer, thank you so much, my sister. I'm going to chat to you after the live.
I'm sorry that I couldn't come on phone. He's a phone dog,
no worry yourself, sis. Honestly, everybody understands. We've had this before.
Thanks to all of you that talk good for me. I'm telling me not lying and show my life for my kids. I'm not do stupidness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thank all of you that really believe me, and you know, thank all of them. Thank you, and you know, be me. You still together, no matter what.
No, man, I'm gonna chat to you after the live, Jennifer. Definitely.
And things like that.
Okay. Yeah? All right, my sister.
Call me, come me on the bus. Now go up on the road. I go on road, go get some Simmons with my bus just passed. We see through the door.
Okay, but I will call you definitely. I call everybody after the live. All right, Jennifer.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you in a bit. All right, my sister.
Yeah, so call me, don't.
I will.
Yeah.
All right. Blessed love, sis. Blessed love.
And send them love out there,
yeah, man. JAJ says thank you, Jennifer. No doubt that you're going to get a big his time is up flurry of love hearts in a minute. I'm sure I'm going to see that come up, sis. Everybody's loving you and loving what you're saying. You know, Baji Boo. Yes.
So long.
Of course. Baji B.
Big up Navlet, me and Navlet that far. And when me and Navlet come up, they say yes.
Navlet taught the truth on the sister. Let me read some of the message to you. Baji Boo says, love and prayers, Jen. You're going to be more than okay.
I
Anne Gore says, God bless Jennifer, beautiful and brave.
Thank you so much. Tell them.
And there's enough love hearts, enough love hearts.
Tell them how you too.
For real. So basically, guys, before sister goes, let me just give you guys the backstory, okay? So we heard the voice notes. I heard it like everybody else. Sorry, let me just fix that. I heard it like everybody else at the time. And I didn't know who this woman was. Nobody, I mean, she says her name. You do say your name in it. You say, you know, me, Jennifer Chance, or something like that you say. So I'm going around, who is Jennifer Chance? I need to find this woman. I need to find this woman. And it wasn't until probably late in 2021, maybe early 2022, that I got a lead to you. And I managed to get you on Facebook. I think it was. We then swapped numbers and we spoke. But at that time, you weren't ready to come forward and speak your truth, you know? So after that now, I haven't spoken to you since that time, sis.
No.
And you've changed your number. So even if I tried to get hold of you, it wouldn't have been the one.
And I never changed my number. My phone get messed up on me.
So the other night, I think last week, Tuesday just gone, I was on a mission with the team. Just remember that. I'm not going to tell you who, but I'm going to tell you that we were on a mission with the team. Big James was there, full security was there, and a couple members of the team was there as well, right? And we've gone to a venue in Stokey. I've gone in and my cover's blown immediately because I put in my contact lenses so I don't have to deal with these glasses while I'm driving. I try to put on a cap and whatever, like I ain't going to get seen. And as I've walked in, the owner of the joint has gone, Afua, you're doing number, please. You all right? So, and he's touched me. So that cover was blown already. Like, you recognize, like, forget that one. But we were still doing our thing. And I've seen this sister over the other side with her friend them. And I'm saying, this face, I know this sister here. I reckon that's Jennifer Chance. And I kept saying it to the team. I reckon that's Jennifer Chance. You understand? But I don't think you picked me up straight away. And then eventually I hadn't said anything. I was going to say something to you when I was leaving and say, is your name Jennifer? But then you were just bubbling on the music, having a good time. And you just spotted us and just came over and started dancing up around us. And it's then that I held you. Soldier in the army, because I was wearing combat gear.
Yeah, I will just come over and just start dancing in front of when I said, soldier in the army, and then my legs, no, I'm going to say, come and pull me back.
I pull you around your neck and I whispered in your ear, is your name Jennifer?
Jennifer Chance. I'm going to say, yeah. I will say, and you say something, you don't remember me, I'm going to say, you mean you know that one? Yeah, but you look like another girl when we knew. So me say, yeah, I'm doing, you know, what's the chapter? You know, you look at the girl on the phone.
Yeah.
After my brother, you know, I'm carrying at the time.
Yeah, you dragged me. When you picked up, you grabbed my hand and dragged me into the toilet, and that was that. You said to me, I'm ready now, Afua. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Right time, sister. Yeah, the spirit moved, you know. We were supposed to link because there's no way, even though I know the guy that runs that thing, I've never been to one of these things. Him and I work together on radio. I know big something I keep, but it's not my thing. I don't go to them places at all. You understand? So and it was years you had not been there, exactly. It was crazy. Oh no, you got and said the name, sis. I was trying to hide where we were, but it don't matter. It's not no big thing still.
Yeah, so I'm gonna end up there and then fuck you.
Yeah, so I was never supposed to be there, save for the fact that I was on a mission, and you haven't been there in years. Imagine that. And so that was it. And here we are. And here we are, my sister. And my sister, you have told your truth so valiantly tonight. You know, despite the technical difficulties and whatever, you really, really have. And I think you should be proud of yourself. I think your family need to be kinder and they need to support you in what you're doing and take their little, you know, their little gripes or whatever they got going on. From what you're telling us, it's all about that old Jamaican greed. let them stay in their family story, but you need to protect the sister.
They tried what happened after them to make me have a fire in the movie. So me never know my sister have plans to me. Telling the people the same story, so all me born up here and now come back.
Foolishness. And you see the one Valerie Rat, I don't think Rat's going to be in it really. He knows that Valerie's taking most of the dairy tonight, but she might go on with things. And because we know you're scheming and you're a nasty piece of work, try anything happen to Jennifer Chance after this, even if I know you are you, and you are going to find out very quickly that the gathers will be at your door before you can say, where's my hair and teeth? Don't try it, because I've already patterned that one with the right authorities. You will be in the firing line. It's already been raised as a risk because sister believes that you may try to do her something tonight for her speaking her truth. Try it, Valerie Rat Atkins, and see where you end up. You will end up in Brunsfield doing a very long stretch. Okay? That's what's going to happen. That's not going to happen anyway, Jennifer, because they're washed up, nasty, old, rotten people. But breast for your bravery, because these people are very dangerous. You know, I put my neck on the block every time I talk about them. They are very dangerous people. All right, we know they're informers. Yeah. Yep. And they were responsible, as far as I'm concerned, for seeding the community with crack. They talk about the yardies and whatever, but who was running the yardies on top of that tier, and who was running them? The government. So we know exactly what happened back there. These people. That's why Vincent can't dead. Because God got something for him. He's going to live a very long life. You know them say the wicked live long and the good die young? Yeah. Them people ain't getting taken for now. Them have to steer yassa and witness the karma that comes to them. That is what's going to happen to those people. Yeah. That is what's going to happen to those people. But my sister, blessed love to you, my sis. I'll talk to you in a bit, okay?
Big up the fans there.
Yeah, man. Big up. All right, Jenny. You can watch back the live after this, you know, and you'll be able to read the comments yourself and see everything.
Yeah, send it to me.
I will. Yeah? All right, my sister. Bless up.
God bless them. I'm going to say a prayer before I go to bed for the whole of them.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Jennifer.
Love.
We love you, sis. We love you. We love you. All right, sis. Blessed love. I love that sister there, man. She's lovely. She's lovely. Proper quintessential Jamaican woman. That, you know. He have to bear witness. That's right, Rika B. He have to confess that. God is going to hold on to that and rotten it down till it confess. Trust me. If these people won't do what's right. And I firmly believe, I still have a lot of faith that justice will be served via the system at some stage in the game, because it will. It will. And I want to put a new call out, actually. You see all the sisters that contacted me 4 years ago. Some of you, I still have your contact and I will be calling you. And some of you, I would love for you to recontact me, because I believe that a lot of you are going to be in a different space now. It doesn't have to go away. He's not going to get away with it. It is about pursuing this. And a lot of you guys were put off at the time because of the way that the police received you and they were dealing with you, and the fact that you were scared. And now you can see there's nothing to fear 4 years later. It's all talk. It's all a man living off of his old reputation from how he used to terrorize people 40 years ago. It's not happening now. They don't have the money or the links that they used to have. Do you understand? And that shows me as well, for all the things that you did, all the modern day slavery, because that's what it's called nowadays, that you people did, for all your own Jamaican people that you trafficked and used to make money for you. Why the two of them don't seem to have nothing? That's what kind of is a bit weird for me. You understand me? You just big up your chest and try to maintain what you had, but you've come with nothing new. There's nothing new going on here. You've not replenished the community in any kind of way, shape or form. One's hiding in her house with no hair and no teeth, and the other one's walking around in total delusion and rotting down before our very eyes. Do you understand? And because there's some little weak-ass people down there in Brixton, because he can't cross the water, I tell you that for nothing, especially after all of this. He couldn't before, even worse now. But you see the Brixton people that are still around it, still allowing him in spaces. You people ought to be damn well ashamed of yourself. We raised the bar. We opened the conversation. We gave you the power to do something about that demand there. And here he is still holding space in the community. But you know what? Make him stay down there in Brixton. We're coming again to Windrush Square. Yes, we are. We are coming to Windrush Square, and we will be there on the 18th of October. You guys put up a one if you've seen the flyer on, let's see if I got it here so I can put it up. Oh, yeah. Put up a one if you've seen the flyer on Instagram. Let me just figure out who's seen it and who hasn't. Let's see if I can get it up real quick. See if I can get it up so you guys can have a look at that. Hopefully that's there. But yeah, we're going to be in Windrush Square again. We missed 23 because of my studies. And I'm breaking my neck because it isn't the most convenient time, October the 18th, for me to be doing this. But I think it's really important that we take stock and, you know, we celebrate those who can't be with us. And there are a few, isn't there? There's our lovely sister Lorraine. There's our sister Marie. You know, Peter Bailey's victim. Those sisters passed on since telling their stories. And I think it's just really important to mark the fact that, you know, we've had a historic time in our community where a 50-year yoke, a 70-year yoke was broken in terms of that Windrush vibe where nobody talked about it. The Windrush uncles were allowed to just do as they pleased with impunity. And the Windrush mothers covered it up. And that's what His Time Is Up really pretty much stood for. It was opening the yoke of that. It started with Vincent Rapp. It certainly has not ended with him, you know. And we celebrate that. We celebrate that each year. We also mark his turf because it did start with him. And there are still so many of his victims that are yet to get justice, yet to speak out, especially within those care homes and things that went down. So we go to Windrush Square because that is the center. That's ground zero as far as the His Time Is Up campaign is concerned, you know. It's definitely ground zero. So we're not going to stay 4 hours. You guys remember that last week? My God, that was a mammoth. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I think we're going to do a part 2 on that, by the way. So I'm getting closer and closer to who actually did send the Troy Ellis notes. And I will reveal it when it comes up. I don't think it was Sharon. I think Sharon started it, but I don't think she finished it with the Troy Ellis notes. Anyway, there we are. That's the flyer, guys. It's on Instagram. Start to share it. 18th of October. Put up a one who's going to be there for sure, so I can get a gauge. I'm looking to get some merch out. The flyers will be with me by Monday. We should have been in Birmingham this week, on tomorrow, in fact. Should have been in Birmingham, but unfortunately, yeah. Oh God, what's happening there? Yeah, unfortunately, the flyers were not ready on time. So they're going to be ready by next week, and we're going to be in Birmingham on Saturday of next week. We have a story coming up next week as well, which is really significant. Really, really significant. It's so heartbreaking as well. So look out for that, my guys. That's coming up in the week. Look out for the bulletin on Instagram. That's going to happen early in the week. And we'll be chopping that up on Friday and then present in Birmingham on Saturday, where we're going to be flyering and raising awareness with the Whose Time Is Up team. If you want to be a part of the Birmingham, what's the word? Delegation. That's the word. It's not a march. It's what I'm calling an occupation. And it's not going to be loads of us unless you want to come up from London. Tell me now, DM me on Instagram or message me on Facebook if you don't have Instagram, if you want to come to Birmingham with us to raise the awareness around His Time Is Up and to promote for the march. Because I'm really looking to try and bring the whole country together. I just hope our people are still up for it. But you know, as it always is, who is supposed to be there will be there. It's not about the numbers for us, it's about the presence. But we will definitely be promoting around the country between now and October. And on that note, my guys, I'm going to wish you all a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I think we're hanging on to the last bit of the summer. I've literally got my bikini on. I've my beach dress. I've been in my garden all week, like literally every day from morning till night, living in the garden, eating in the garden, cooking in the garden, and just really topping up. I think I've got my Jamaica color back. I'm loving it, to be fair, just from laying out in those sun rays and replenishing, you know. I'm now fired up, melanated to the max, sun-kissed and rearing and ready to go. There's a few things coming up and we're going to be covering that in the coming weeks. I will give you an update as to the court cases and all that good stuff. All right. Blessed love, my people. Enjoy your weekend, whatever you're doing, whoever you're spending it with, and wherever you are going to be. And I shall see you guys next week. It's going to be a big week next week. Blessed love, my people. Blessed love.